with Skeeters infielder Alvaro Rondon on the pregame show. Alvaro, the team has struggled on the road for most of the season, but you guys had a winning road trip this last road trip. What do you think the difference for you was?
I think pretty much is after we won this first half, we are more relaxed and just taking like a game by game and just try to put it out, everything out there. And it's just like we're not in a situation where we have to like count on every game. So we just like relax, just playing the game like it's supposed to be played.
It's no secret how well the team has played here at Constellation Field. You've won 18 of the past 19 home games. What do you think has led to the success here at home this season?
I mean, I think everyone is feeling more confidence now that throughout the season. Like at the beginning, it was tough because like some of the guys are new, adjusting to the league and everything like that, including me. So now it's just like we're mid-season and just pretty much it feels like the league you've been playing before. I guess that's how they feel. That's how I feel.
You've had your personal life. You've had a lot of success with bunts this year. You've been able to get a lot of guys in scoring position, able to get a lot of bunt singles as well. How big do you think bunting is to your game as a whole?
I mean, I'm not a power hitter. I gotta get the ball in the floor, in the ground. Every time I put it in the air, it's just I'm just giving away an out. I'm just trying to make it difficult for them so they can give me an out like how they have to give me the out. And then bunting, I mean, they just give me a lot of ground for me to bunt, and I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
Speaking with Skeeter shortstop Alvaro Rondon here on the pregame show. We've seen you in the lineup towards the top of the order a lot and also in the 9-hole. Where do you feel most comfortable in the lineup?
Well, for the past 3 years, I've been 9-hole pretty much the whole season. I think that's pretty much how I feel. I mean, even though I'm not a leadoff or second hitter, but once the first innings is done, like you're like a leadoff pretty much, and that's how I feel. I mean, I feel good with that.
You grew up in the Dominican Republic, played college ball at Texas A&M International. What brought you to Laredo? How did that come about, you deciding to play for the Dust Devils?
Well, it first started at LCC because I went to Laredo Community College. It started with a friend of mine. He started playing here, and then like we got in touch with him. It's like, hey, how you make it like to go play over there? And then he told me no, because my dad worked with this and stuff like that. So they did the same thing. So we hired like a manager, so like marketing, something like that. So they started working on me. They sent my profiles, videos. Even my videos still on YouTube. If you look for it, like I'm like 120 pounds. It's so bad.
Still way more than me.
Well, I don't know. But I mean, and then thanks God, like in Laredo Community College, they gave me the opportunity. I went in there, and after I finished that, I transferred to TAMU. And then from there, I just kept playing, and then I played summer ball here in Victoria, and that's where the guys from the D-back saw me and they signed me.
You grew up idolizing Jose Reyes, who's also from the Dominican Republic, also a shortstop as well. Do you try to model your game after him?
Oh yeah, all the time. You see every time he plays. Well, now he's not getting a lot of playing time, but before, whenever he was like in his prime and stuff like that, he'll play hard every single day. He would not give up. Like he was not an easy out to get, and that's just how I think that I'm supposed to be playing. That's how I think I'm playing right now. That's he's been my idol the whole time.
Yeah. Former Texas A&M International University Dust Devil Alvaro Rondon is with us on the pregame show. You signed with the Diamondbacks in 2014. In 2015 alone, you went all the way from rookie ball to AAA. What was that climb like for you in that one season?
Well, that year, whenever I finished my season, I got sent home. I mean, the end of the season. And they called me, and they told me, Rondon, like, I know you just left, but this is baseball. You know how it is. I was afraid because I thought I was going to get released by the phone. And then they told me, no, now we want you to go to AAA. I was like, I was just like right now how I am right now. I was speechless. But after like I hung out, like I'm seriously going to AAA. But they told me, like, no, we just wait on a call. I had my phone literally like I didn't sleep that day or the next day. I had my phone like right next to me. I couldn't skip that call or anything. And then when it happened, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to AAA. That's just a dream come true for me, because I mean I was only like 2 years with the D-backs. You know how a lot of people just spend 5 years and they don't even get there. And then thanks God they gave me the opportunity for me to go to AAA, and it was awesome. It was an experience of a lifetime.
What did you learn from that experience in AAA?
How to behave more, because I mean they're more grown-ups. It's pretty much like the guys in here. Like they're more grown-ups. You cannot be messing around. They're owning their own stuff. That's pretty much just in learning from them, because I mean they got a lot of experience, more than I do. Just learning from them a lot.
After your time in the Diamondbacks organization, you played for Laredo in the American Association. What was that like for you, returning to where you played collegiate ball to play professionally?
What was the question again?
What was that like for you, to play in the same, to play professionally in the same town where you played collegiate ball?
Oh man, I mean, whenever I got released from the D-backs, I mean, I felt kind of sad. I went back to Laredo, and then I received a call by Pete, because Pete was a coach for the Lemurs that year, and then told me, hey, you want to play for us? I was like, of course, man. I mean, before I signed with the D-backs, I made a tryout for the Lemurs. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know if they were not interested in me or anything like that. I just kept playing college. But after they said, like, we want you here, I was like, I mean, I'm from here pretty much. I'm going to play for like a home team. Mm-hmm. And then I was feeling really good, because I had lots of fun coming to see me play.
You just mentioned it. In Laredo in 2016, you played for Pete Incaviglia, played with alongside Matt Sergey and Dennis Phipps, your current Skeeter teammates. What has this year been like to be able to be reunited with them?
It's actually funny, because now that we're here together, we talk a lot about like those days. Like, oh, you remember this, you remember that. Well, with Mighty was a little different, because he left really early, because he got signed. He got picked up by the Oakland A's. But with Phipps, I mean, just he's a nice guy. He's a fun guy, and I just remember all the time. And then we just keep working now the same ethic we had before. I mean, because I played with him in Laredo, then last year with the Texas Airhawks, and then now here. Pretty much I can say that Phipps is my mentor all the way.
You just mentioned it, Dennis Phipps, a guy that you've played with for a while now, 2016 Laredo, 2016 with the Airhogs. He didn't start the season with the Skeeters. He came and joined the team a couple weeks after the season started. What was your reaction when you heard the team was going to sign Dennis?
Well, I knew it before I got signed, because I talked to him before I was signing. He told me, no, I'm going to go there. And then I was like, I wish I'd go there, because I like playing with him. I like him. And then just something happened. I don't know what happened, and he couldn't make it like since the beginning of the season. And then when he finally got here, I was like, man, finally he's here.
You just mentioned it, him being your mentor, former major leaguer. You also look to, reach out to other big leaguers on this team for advice along with Dennis Phipps?
Well, before that, I used to go a lot with Kubica, since in the infield, left batter. Because, I mean, I had some problems with swinging left-handed, since I was always a switch hitter. And then this is my first year. I'm just a left-handed batter. I was looking for a lot of help from him, actually, because he's a left-handed batter, and he helped me a lot. That's a guy that I can thank.
You spent 2 seasons in the American Association, one with Laredo and one with the Texas Airhogs. This is your first season in the Atlantic League. What do you think are some of the similarities and differences between the Atlantic League and the American Association, like competition-wise? Do you think the Atlantic League would, be considered better?
Well, a lot of people say that baseball is the same game everywhere you go. It's true. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is a lot more experienced guys in this league than in the other leagues. Talking about pitchers, talking about outfielders, talking about managers. I mean, it's a lot of people that when I was little, I used to see them play, and then I got the honor to play with them. But I mean, and talking about what you asked me, I mean, it's just experience. Like those guys, I tell them, like, hey man, like the way you play, I mean, that's how you're supposed to play the game. I just try to like see them and just like pick up like some stuff from them. But yeah, I mean, league is baseball, but I mean it's just different because they got more experience in here.
You had one home run with Laredo, one with the Airhogs last season. When will we see your first home run with the Skeeters? Are we getting closer to that big moment?
We are actually, yeah. Every day we're getting closer.
You've sent some to the warning track. You've had a couple close ones.
That's the thing. That's what I say. Like every time I hit it, like let's say I hit one here, I'm pretty sure if I hit it that same shot in another field, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be gone. But all the time I hit it in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I mean, I'm gonna get it. The last two that I hit, I was not even thinking of hitting it out. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. My two home runs have been visitors in the same field. Like those 2 different years, I've been in the same field. So I'm pretty sure if we play like an inner league, if we play in that field, I'm gonna hit it out.
Okay, we might have to call the American Association and make that happen. That was Skeeter shortstop Alvaro Rondon with us on the pregame show. Back here in a moment, you can listen to the game tonight on Sweet 96.1 FM and see Alvaro playing some shortstop tonight.